people? I hope you all been staying safe and staying free. So I'm finally back dropping YouTube videos again in a better quality. I have missed you all. It feels good to be back home. Now I was gonna drop a prison video today, but instead I will do it in the next couple of days. And this one here had to be dropped as I did touch a little bit on the subject of it on TikTok if you follow me. Now this one is all about the little wannabe road boy that went into school in Tewkesbury and stabbed his teacher. So let's get into it. Now the very first point that I have to make is that what was this little boy doing carrying a knife to school when there's no gangs in that area, when he's living in a predominantly suburban neighborhood? There's no gangs around there until you go 45, 50 minutes out. You know, Gloucestershire is a big place, but in Tewkesbury, this is the whole shock, and this is going to be the question that the judge and everyone's going to start asking. Why was he carrying a knife when there was no threat? Now, especially when he had people to reach out to as well, that's another story. So, yesterday when I was doing the TikTok, I was told by the parents and the students then later on that yes, the teacher has been stabbed, and the news is very conflicting because the news is saying that, you know, it was because he stopped to fight. The students hasn't said it was because he stopped to fight. They just basically said yes, the teacher has been stabbed and he was in quite a bad way. Now, the news also said as well that there was another young boy that had been stabbed. You can go and check, you know, I double checked that myself. So with my experience with the news in the past, I always take everything with a little bit of a pinch of salt, and I go normally by to people that know what is actually has been going on. Now, the next thing that I have to say as well is that a lot of people are now coming to, you know, the conclusion before anything has even, you know, been discussed or looked at. It could have been mental health, but he never just went in there and stabbed the teacher, so it's not really looking like mental health. A lot of people are saying it's to do with the music, you know, because a lot of these young suburban children that come from good homes are listening to this drill music, and it's making them force themselves to live a lifestyle that they don't need to live, that they want to live. And that's the truth of it. Now, the past decade, it's been okay, acceptable for this drill music because, you know, we've been killing our own people. So we've been saying in the music, and so we have been doing in the streets. But as soon as when it starts affecting the suburban kids, that's when it's going to be a problem, which is quite sad. Now, the whole sad situation of this all, which a lot of people have said, which I agree, a guy went to work to provide for himself and his loved ones and ended up getting stabbed and nearly losing his life. And that's the realness of it. So I hope you all do stay safe and stay locked in and stay free.